You are not crazy. You are intuitive. You were never meant to be taught how to trust what you feel. In this video, you are going to learn the reasons why intuitive people doubt themselves and what finally can help you trust your gift. Now, I'm going to talk about my experience, my journey. I want you to know everybody's journey is different. So, who I am Carol Soto. I am a healer and I am a spiritual teacher. And I doubted myself at the beginning. And I even was told myself that I was crazy, that I was making all this thing up. I also almost was like, nope, I'm not doing this. This is crazy. This is not real. So let's talk about the three things that make you doubt about your intuition. Number one, you feel things, but you immediately dismiss them. Often, we sense energy, we sense emotion, we don't trust it instantly. So, without that structure, without the validation, without the this is not real, you override the message. Do you do this? You get a hit and then you talk yourself out of it because then logic jump in. And there is the lack of trusting on what you are receiving. So that's one thing that you feel things, you see things, and you immediately dismiss them. Number two, no one ever taught you how intuition actually work. You were not given the language. You were not given the guidance. You were not given the models, the understanding of your gift. You just assume that you're just making that things up. I remember my own experience when I was 5, 6, 7 years more. I can see spirits. I was able to see my grandfather that passed away. I was able to see my grandmother that passed away. So I can see loved ones. But my mom never taught me. To the contrary, society and everything in my experience, you are not seeing things. This is not real. Did you grow up without knowing that your intuitive experiences? I did. And it was so funny because I learned that I was a healer 5 years ago. And the I was sharing with my mom my experience about being a healer. And how I become aware that I was a healer, it was an image on Facebook, and it says that you have line under your pinky, you are a healer. So, and you have the tendency to be a doctor. So I went and visited my mom and I asked her, let me see your hand. And I saw her hands and she has the lines under it. And then explained to her, like, I so this image that if you have line under your pinky, you are a healer. Then my mom shares with me that she was healing when she was 5 years old. And I asked why you didn't tell me this. Because when she was 5 years old, she was told this is not normal. This is not real. This is not good. So she blocked her abilities to heal others. So, not having someone explaining to you what is happening with your gift and start sharing to you with this is bad, this is crazy, this is not real, will make you doubt on what you receive. So these are kind of the three things that makes you doubt that you are an intuitive and that you are receiving messages. All right. So number one, it is about you dismiss it because you are programmed to dismiss what you are receiving. Number two, you were not taught right? How intuition works. You were not taught that what you were receiving is real, that what you are receiving is coming from your team spirit, from your higher self. So, how can you create this trust? How can you start believing and trusting your intuition? So, here's my experience. Number one, with healing, because then you clear the channels, you clear the limited belief, you clear and heal anything that is creating doubt of you trusting in your intuition. Number two, it is through practicing. Yeah, practicing your skills, practicing your gift. I started with practicing oracle cards. Then I learned about the Akashic Records, and I started practicing in the Akashic Records. I learned how to hold space with others with Reiki and doing healing. And then I started practicing in others my skills. So why practicing help? Number one, they are going to start validating you what you are sharing with them. When I started doing healing with others, my hands was getting hot and they were saying, "Whoa, your hands are really hot," right? Your brain cannot generate that heat in your hands, and that also others can tell that that energy is in there. So it's not random. When I started doing Akasha record readings and people were validating what I'm saying, especially that I don't know them, those are the best. When you do not know anything about them and you're doing the reading and they're validating what you're saying and they're asking you, how do you know? Or where are you getting this information? That gives you the validation that you need, that it will help you shift. That intuition is not random, that what you are receiving, it is real, that you are not crazy. So what it's missing? What's missing is a repeatable process. What it's missing is clear energy so you can clear your channels. But also we need to have boundaries. And of course, at the beginning, you are going to need that validation. I want to invite you, if this story resonate with you, I'm hosting a masterclass. And this is a Akashic Record a masterclass. It is happening December 16th. It is at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can come and trust so I can send you more information. But what are we doing in here? What we are doing is I'm going to help you ground, clear, put you in a bubble of protection. We're going to talk about what's the Akashic Records and why the Akashic Record exists and what's in for you inside of the Akashic Records. Then we are going to go through a guided experience meditation where you are going to experience your records. You are going to be inside of the Akashic records and you are going to be able to receive message that it will serve your highest good. We're also going to be digging inside of your records. How does 2026 looks like for you? So if you are interested in experience the Akashic Records, just reach out and I will send you the link so you can register to my free masterclass. And remember, you're not crazy. You are not making these things up. You are intuitive and you are receiving intuitive guidance. What it's missing is the structure. What it's missing is you trusting in what you're receiving. All the answers are already inside of you. If you join in the free masterclass, I see you inside. With so much love, bye for now.